Hey everyone, it's time for Off the Ledge, and it's kind of later than I usually do Off the Ledge because I just had some things to get done this morning. One of which is that I'm finishing up a Substack article, and please subscribe to my Substack. It's under Annette's Substack. I apologize for the noise, but I don't have air conditioning, and there's a beautiful breeze coming off the ocean. And it's a relatively quiet day as far as the trucks going by is. But no guarantees that that's going to continue. I will pause if there's a big noise. I know that everybody is completely freaked out and fired up. And frankly, it's too damn hot to be fired up. But everybody, understandably, is freaked out and fired up by what's going on, what Dumpy is doing, which is erratic, which is insane, which is inflammatory, which is a way to incite terror by bombing a country that harbors terrorists. Work with me for a minute. Go back in your mind to George W. Bush, who stole the election because the Supreme Court at the time allowed that to happen, the year 2000. I know, it seems like an ancient history, right? And his poll numbers were down, and 9/11 happened, and as a result of 9/11 happening, all of a sudden George W., who had stolen the election from Al Gore, became really popular and had really, really high poll numbers because we were attacked, and he started a war in Afghanistan and Iraq that was like, rah, rah, look at us, okay? So that didn't help America as a nation in any way. And I remember Neil Young had a song at the time, "Let's Impeach the President." Let's impeach the president for lying. Yeah. 2002. If you think for 1 second that it's not on Dumpy's mind that he needs to up his poll numbers, that's what's on his mind. I'm not saying that it's working. But if you think for 1 minute that it's not about that, it's definitely about that. Let me just tell you. We know this from experience. So everybody calm down. Be safe. I hate when people say that to me because it's like, of course you're being safe, right? So I take it back. I know you can trust your inner guidance and intuition to keep you safe. Ernest Holmes today has this to say. Today, we bestow the essence of love upon everything. We are made perfect when we enter into the communion of love with one another and with the invisible essence of life. Love is the fulfillment of the law. That is, we do not make the highest use of the law unless that use is motivated by love, by a sincere desire to express unity, harmony, and peace. As the soaring bird opens her wings to the sky's embrace, so we must open our hearts and minds to the influx of spirit and receive its love, that we may, in turn, express it to all whom we meet. We must embrace the essence of love, that we may transmit it, giving loveliness to all events. Today we bestow the limitless love flowing through us upon everything. Everyone will be lovely to me, to us. Our soul meets the soul of the universe in everyone. Nothing is ordinary. It is all beautiful and all meaningful. This love is a healing power that touches everything into wholeness, healing the wounds of experience with its divine balm. We know that this love essence, the very substance of life, the creative principle behind everything, flows through our whole being, spiritual, emotional, mental, and physical. It flows into transcendent loveliness, into our world of thought and form, ever renewing, vitalizing, bringing joy and harmony, and blessing everything and everyone it touches. And so it is. Let's reflect on all the people in the world that don't want war. It's a very small percentage of the population that likes war. Think about all the people that don't want war, all the people that are loving people, that are kind people, that are normal people, that contribute to society, that live happy, joyful lives for the good of all. And let's recognize that that dominates. And if you happen to live in a blue city like I do, and you know that these threats are coming, that in our country, in the United States of America, right around the ballpark time of Independence Day, right around the ballpark time of the 250th year anniversary of the American Revolution, that we have a fascist in our White House who's squatting. And what is he going after? The cities that are most known for being most leaning into democracy, diversity, sanctuary cities, inclusivity. He's going after qualities that are higher echelon, that are a high bar. I'm not saying that the blue cities are perfect. I'm just making the point that he's going after democracy. He's going after the jugular. He's going for the places where democracy, freedom of speech, adhering to our Constitution, honoring our rights to care for one another. He's going after the foundation that this country was built on by targeting the bluest cities. And this issue that we're in right now, what's going on right now, really is has nothing to do with whether you're red or whether you're blue. But he's making it that, because the issues are, do we want to live in a loving country or a hateful, vitriolic, violent, racist, misogynist, terrorist-laden country? The choice is ours. So if you live, particularly, wherever you live, but especially if you live in a blue city or town, I want to encourage you to start a prayer group there. I want to encourage you to get a bunch of people together. You can do it virtually, it's better in person, but get a group of people together, and it doesn't have to be huge if you can't manage that. But I want to encourage all of us to get a prayer group going, because prayer works. All right? And let's listen to Kathy Beal for astrology for today. I will come back in a little bit with a pop-up. And tonight we have PNN live stream. Please tell your friends and please join us. 7 p.m. Eastern. And here we go.
This is Kathy Beal of EmpowermentUnlimited.net with Astro Insight for June 23rd, 2025. Today could go cattywampus, every which way, starting one thing, doing something else, juggling many things. Could be lighthearted, could be a lot of laughing at the ridiculousness of things, definitely dealing with, confronting, and making adjustments based on all kinds of creepy crawlies that have been slithering around in the corners and in the darkness. You could really get to the bottom of something, but it may require a change in how you go about it, and probably a big dose of faith. That's all for now.
Because you gotta have faith, faith, faith. You gotta have faith, the faith, the faith. Hang on. Just in case it gets a little bit louder. Yeah, that totally describes my day. Here and there and everywhere. But now I'm here and that's what matters. Let's pull 3 cards about today. Today's energy, guidance. If you're on the West Coast, it's earlier. I feel like it's really late for me to be getting to this, but if you're on the West Coast, it's not that late. All right. I hope you're staying cool. Be as cool as you are. All right, let's see. We have the Master. We've had this card come up in different ways. Yesterday, it came up in the deck of character. The Master, and it came up next to the Candle. So I think we're being, I know, we're being called to own our spiritual power. Projections. We got this card the other day too. Understand. There's that big truck I was waiting for. Understand that what we've seen Dumpy do is a projection of his freak out and his confusion and his vitriolic rage. So we'll continue to pray for protection from that. And the more we can be masterful in our meditations and our awareness and realize that everything that's being done by him and others that are evil are projections of their ugliness that they cannot face, which is really the root of misogyny. It's really the root of racism. It's the ugliness in their souls that they cannot face. Because they can't face it, because they can't deal with it, they project it right onto us. So every single thing that he says that's negative is a projection of his evil, dark self onto us. Don't let it get to you. It's not worth it. And it doesn't help anything. If the news is scaring you, first of all, it's likely hyped up beyond what it needs to be when it comes to just news. And second of all, it's designed for that. It's designed to instill the deepest, darkest fear. Don't take the bait. All right. I'll see you later for a pop-up. I'll do that in a couple hours, and then tonight. And keep me in business. Keep me going on my channel. Book a reading or become a member. Book a reading at psychicannetdion.com. I'm also a phenomenal spiritual life coach, so check it out. We'll see you soon. Thumbs up, please, and please subscribe. My subscribers went way down for some weird reason. Namaste. See ya.